I think y'all can see all of me. So before we get into the video, I want to say please like and subscribe and please share. Come down below. Check out the description box below because all the links are down here to find me on other social media. So do that and like and subscribe. So before we get to the video, let's get to the video. So today, basically, I want to talk about gospel music, and most specifically, it's right in the back in case y'all hear that. Most specifically, black gospel music, and about and I know about how powerful music is overall, but not just words are, okay? And I want to share with y'all, I had a meditation yesterday. I got into meditation yesterday, and when I meditate, I put on gong music or whatever. Look it up, YouTube, gong music. And I had my music playing, and this time I had just got through reading the book, and the book sparked me to ask the question, I have many talents. God, Goddess, Spirit, what talent should I be focusing on right now? And I got the answer, and after that, a song came to me, and this song was a song I used to sing. Well, I used to sing when I used to sing in church, and it was "Fill Me Up." And it's this part of the song, well, Casey J's version, where I would love that part. Is my favorite part of the song, but for a long time I forgot it, okay? But during this meditation, I was able to remember it. And as I got into the song, I got into the part. And when I tell you, I remembered the part. I hadn't remembered all this time what was being said, what I was singing years ago. But I remembered it then. And I remember when I was singing this song while I was in meditation. When I tell you, I don't know what the I guess you could say I caught the Holy Ghost, honey. Or something came over me. The Spirit, God-like energy, or this strong energy that I felt, I used to always feel when I sing a song in the choir or at church. And it's like this energy where God is within you. God is watching you sing a song. She is in the room, or this angel-like essence surrounds me. And I was singing the song and I started crying. And the part of the song I was singing was, love of God overflow, permeate all my soul. Love of God overflow, permeate all my soul. Fill me up, God. And as I was saying those words, child, and I feel like I was getting you know how they to even through tarot, or I'm trying to see, or through anything, we compare our energy to a cup, or ourselves to a cup, and something being poured in it, and it overflows or whatever. And I feel like I was being filled with something. It was so beautiful. It was kind of like being in when I ever had other meditations to where in the spiritual plane. That's what I felt like. And it just goes to show how powerful gospel music is. And yeah, other music is powerful too, but it's something about gospel music that just is a whole nother thing. And that song itself, Fill Me Up, God. If you provide the fire, I'll provide the sacrifice. If you pour out your spirit, I will open up inside. Love of God overflow, permeate all my soul. Bruh, those are some powerful words, okay? Let alone being sung out. That just goes to show, like, and no matter what's your spiritual belief or how you go by your spirituality, whether you're in a religion or you're on your own spiritual journey, however way it is, that song or many other gospel songs, most specifically I'm talking about this song, can be perceived in from a different perspective. Like, love of God overflow, permeate all my soul. To me, I am one of those people who's like, God is love, because to me, God loves you unconditionally, right? When you loving someone, you in that God energy. Maybe that's what I felt when I was singing this song. But I just want to talk about, like, how powerful and strong words are and mantras are, or gospel music, period. Or, like, if you're a spiritual person, you're on your own spiritual path, girl, and you grew up off of gospel music and you still enjoy listening to gospel music, listen to you some gospel music. It's also about, like, whatever calls to you, whatever you feel, trusting it, going with it, and you never know what you'll get out of it. But that feeling felt so good. And I also wanted to talk about did I write it down? I also wanted to talk about trusting yourself. I think it has to do with me being a life path 11 or life path 2, I don't know, but one of my biggest things I've had to get over is trusting myself and trusting whatever I put out, or like just trusting my decisions, period. It'd be hard for me to make a decision and then be like, yeah, this is the right decision, even if, like, my intuition tell me, like, yeah, this is the right decision. It still be that part of me that be like, damn, I gotta question that. But trusting yourself, listening to your intuition, and when your intuition tell you to do something, just do it, don't question it. And even if you do question it, still do it. Don't mess with it, don't delete it, don't ignore it, go with it, okay? Because at the end of the day, you will eventually find out why your intuition was like, girl, do that shit, you know. And also, like, what's the point of questioning it? Your intuition is like the inner guidance within all of us. All of us have. It's not female intuition. It's just intuition that every individual possess. Whether you're an animal, outside, a house animal, pet, or a human being, no matter your gender, you possess intuition. And with your intuition, when it comes to trusting your intuition, I think trusting those nudges and things, but also having wisdom behind it, child, you know, because I know people, like, what am I trying to say? This is what made me want to get into this conversation. I just read the book, How to Play the Game of Life. No, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence. I forgot her last name, but it's on YouTube. And it's a good book. I really enjoyed the book, and it really opened me up to, like, size myself, like, damn, maybe I was in my ego this situation, or there's some things about myself that I need to retweak and be like, well, maybe it's not just him, it's me. And that's so hard to admit when you, like, may be part of the problem, and it's just like, especially when you're a person who, like, I won't say feel like you know everything, but feel like you're right in a particular subject and the other person is completely wrong. Or even when there's a situation sometimes when you did a certain way and you react to a person. Sometimes about the way you react to them and keep reacting to them that kind of keeps you stuck. Whether it's in the financial part of your life, the physical part of your life, I don't know. Like in a certain area, financially, mentally, emotionally, keep attracting the same people. You not getting out of your money struggles. You're not going nowhere. You're just stuck. And I feel like it's because of fear and repeating the same shit that keep getting the same result. So, I mean, and I also want to talk about, because I just looked at my affirmation thing and my gratitude journal. Oh my God, gratitude journals. Having a gratitude journal and affirmations are the best thing. 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 Okay, since I've been practicing gratitude, I basically write what I'm thankful for. Okay, a whole bunch. Write what I'm thankful for. In my journal. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. And I'll tell you, after doing that, I feel so good. Like, for real. Like, I can't even, like, everything to me is about feeling. Okay? I remember my first time writing my my gravitational. Girl, it's a message, girl. But anyway, my first time writing or starting my gratitude journal, I had did it. I had just went and did a job interview, and you know, I didn't get the job, but like that whole day, the job interview with me went good. I mean, I was open and, you know, myself, and it just felt good, whatever. And all throughout the days, like, the little stuff just stuck out to me. Or, like, people, the day just went by so easy to me. And I remember I came back home, and I was writing or whatever. And I remember that day just all of a sudden getting a burst of energy. Like, I'm hyped for no reason. Or like I'm happy all of a sudden, like burst of like, wah! Like I don't know if that had to do with the gratitude journal or it's just like how it just uplifted my spirits, honey. And I really think if you're not practicing gratitude every day, child, like you just write stuff down, or even when you pray, saying what you're grateful for. I mean, before then, I used to pray, be like, you know, the my praying style has changed. Oh, I'm sorry for spinning on you. But my praying style has changed a little since I have been spiritual. Like, it's not as how I used to be when I was like, because I've always been a person that's very close to God. But like, since I've been on my own spiritual journey, my praying style has changed a little bit. So, but it still was like, I'm grateful for the food on my table, the clothes on my back, and the roof over my head, and I'll probably add, I am grateful for the guidance that spirit / God / goddess / universe and my spiritual team send me every freaking day. Oh, and my higher self send me every freaking day, and that will be like it. But since I've been writing my gratitude journal, it has pushed me to like find more stuff that I am grateful for, like being grateful for family, being grateful for the lessons that have made me a better person, being grateful for the growth that I have seen within myself, being grateful for whatever. Like, it really opened my mind. Being grateful, showing gratitude to my body, showing gratitude to the love around me. Basically, just opening my mind up to more things that I'm grateful for, and it just feels so good after. Okay, especially when you mean it. And also affirmations, bro. I also, when I read, I really suggest y'all read this book. This book was good. I really enjoyed the book. I listened to most of it, but like, I'm a wanderer. Like, say for instance, the narrator, she reading the book, right? And she say one triggering word to me that would like, well, not triggering, but like a word that would just trigger a certain memory or a certain thought about myself. And I'll be over here talking in my head to myself about a thought or whatever, and then I realize this girl is like, she's still talking about it. I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's chill, brain. Let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill. What did you just say? I'd rather had to rewind the book back over, which is why I'd rather read than listen. But it's a really good book. I really recommend it. But shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, one of the things she said in the book was basically when you do affirmations, even if you, like for me, I had affirmation cards and I used them, and I also be on Pinterest and they be having some really good affirmations on now. And like she basically saying, you say affirmation, you know, make sure that that affirmation really, like, you really resonate with, like, you have that feeling like this connect with me. Like everything is pretty much about feeling, you know. Yeah, intuition is like, yes, it just resonates with you, and then say it, you know, like you mean it, you know. So affirmations, or like I really feel like some of the things, oh Jesus, hold on, because my mind is going everywhere. So affirmations has been well, and I'm talking about gratitude. Affirmations, I know I'm like everywhere. I'm talking about gratitude affirmations because I basically was talking about trying to get into the law of attraction and attracting things to you. Like, and being able, when I said something about like, I said physical, different blocks and places, and really paying attention to how, like, when there are issues, you feel like they may be causing you problems, how they can affect how, when you receive things. So I always, and this is something I started doing, what I do is I looked at and some of the things that pretty much was me being in my truest form through my life, which was when I was a child, and I looked at like different characteristics that I possessed, and I was like, hey, yeah, like being a good communicator, being a very friendly person. And I mean, I would love to be friendly, you know, but just not, you know, I got wisdom now. You know, being able to take from, I think I talked about this in one of the other videos, like, you know, it's a side of you when you were a child and you were just fearless, and then life hits you at one point and you just like, a little bit more closed off. Come down below if you can relate. And I'm being able to take from both sides of myself by looking back in the past and being like, okay, okay. And also, I also start like, this is what we need to incorporate here now. Like that, like seeing like, oh yeah, work on being a better communicator. Oh yeah, work on being a better listener. Oh yeah, seeing what can I incorporate to make me a better person now, and also looking at people around me and seeing like what things about them that stand out to me. And it's crazy because even people who may have, like, you felt like in the past may have not been the best, may have not treated you the best, you can still see things within them that you admire, and you be like, damn, wait a minute, I ignored this characteristic about you. You actually, this is something good I can use. And that's why I also talked what I said earlier in the video about like my ego kind of got in the way of some of the things that and it's another thing, everything's about perception, and you know, sometimes you can fool yourself. And I want to talk about like let me use that with children. You know, children, they're coming up and you trying to discipline the child. And sometimes when you fuss at them about something, they don't really understand what it is that you fussing at them about, okay? They think, oh, she's just being mean to me, or da-da-da-da, especially if you don't tell them. Or if you ask them, why do you think that I'm fussing at you? It's completely different from what you're actually fussing at them about. And that's what I wanted to talk about, like perception and the way that we perceive things and how they can like block things or like stagnate things or stagnate your growth. And I feel like us as people should be aware of that, okay? Because sometimes it's not just children that do that. Like, you gotta think, even if you're an adult now, you once was a child, and sometimes, or most times, if you're not aware, you do carry different patterns from childhood into your adult life, honey. Most definitely. Like, a lot of situations that you go through, I always going to be preaching this. You experience trauma, I have too, okay? But what can be a problem is when you hold on to anger or hold on to hurt from that trauma, and it becomes to a point to where it clouds your drama, it clouds your mind and have you stuck in so many ways. Like, something could be so simple, but you just go, you gotta make it difficult. And that's another thing. Oh my god, shit, I just lost it. Where did I get? Oh, yeah, okay. Let me tell you something about personal belief. Of course, we all have our different opinions about things and stuff like that. Yeah, but I feel like something I felt is needed in this video is like how I feel like people should have their own little personal motto. Yeah, a motto. I don't know, what's the definition of a motto? I think a motto is pretty much like rules that like a different organization follow or something like that. Like what keeps like them proud to be a part of that motto, or like the values that their organization has, or whatever. You get what I'm saying. So basically, I realized when I was younger, at some points, I had gave myself my own personal motto, which I think is helpful now, which I'm finna get to the point of. Even if it was bad. But it was different things that I would hold myself up to. And I later now like, damn, you genius, full little bitch, little bad bitch back in the day. Girl. You had it all figured out, didn't you? I thought I did. I'm sounding like an old lady. Like, I ain't even that old. I'm young. But yeah. So basically having these like, and I'm not, and it's just, it's not being super hard on yourself, you know, overthinking things. It's just like wanting to like consciously take actions to where you're being a better person. And I did write this down in my journal as well, like different things that I work as a motto for myself. And that would be like let me start off with one I had in childhood. Was this one is a bad one, but I mean, it's not that bad, but it was like, see, I watched a lot of Bad Girls Club when I was younger, so maybe they played into it. It was a lot of reality TV. It was if I was to say anything bad about my friend and to someone else, I'm pretty sure, like, if it was behind their back, it wasn't really behind their back, because anything that I can say behind your back, I pretty much already said to your face. I hope that makes sense. But yes, this was something that I just held with me, okay? Another one would be, it was like a natural thing to where, like, I meet new people. Oh yeah, this is another one. I would always tell myself, I love meeting new people. I love meeting new people. And I feel like those different things have to do with me being a sim fanatic when I was younger too. The different traits. But anyway, I love meeting new people. And another one would be like when I meet a new person or I'm talking to a person or a new person, period. I pretty much would make sure that it's my duty to make that person feel comfortable, make them laugh. That also was another thing, was make sure that anybody I'm talking to, I make them laugh. And if I succeeded, girl, I was just happy. My main thing when I was younger was uplifting other people and putting a smile on their face. So, and that's kind of playing in today, I think. So, I'm trying to see what else. Oh, and another thing, oh no, I was very curious individual. I'm just like, oh, baby cute. But anyway, child cute. But anyway, would be like making sure that the other person felt heard. And also, one of my things would also like, I was always a very expressive person. Whether that was through dancing or having a loud ass mouth and just telling you how it is. Another thing was the sass, checking you. But anyway, now a good motto would be the same, like taking some of the same things that I did when I was a child, making sure that I do make a person feel comfortable. Also, you know, not giving too much of myself. And yeah, because now I went through it where I went through a state where I did not have a lot of friends. Well, I went from a state where I had a whole bunch of friends because I was so friendly. Then I went to a state where I did not have a lot of friends because I started to gear in and kind of like go in my little cave. And I started to think like everybody's just not trustworthy. You know, this person, excuse me, this person gonna stab me in my back or going to twist my words. And it's like I went from bravery to fear. So everything now, I try to make sure that I am being open to making sure that I open myself up to people to be vulnerable, not just on the camera, but to actual people, actual good people, people who I sense are good people, and allow myself to open up to them. Okay, allow myself to also be nurtured by other people, and also being able to give it back to them, or not being afraid to be the first one to be like, hey, girl, you look cute, you know, like, cause you know, because pay can change you. So I feel like I hope I'm making sense. So that's why I say it's very important to link back up with your childhood self, honey, because me and my childhood self, I feel like we reunited. Yes, we did. Yes, we are. And it's good to work with memories or your past self to kind of like figure out, okay, now who am I? Where do we need to start from? Okay, so I hope this video made sense. I don't know what to name this video. I just went from topic to topic to topic to topic. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like more and you want to see more, please comment down below. Please like, please subscribe, please share. And I hope you beautiful person have a great day. Eat your veggies, okay?